motion sensors, gyms, and toilets have just been revealed for Pokemon Pokopia, so let's check it out. Hey YouTube, welcome back to another video today, because this is probably the last or the final set of details we will get to explore from demos and new gameplay and trailers and things like that before the game actually launches in a couple days time. So if you're excited to find out even more details that have just surfaced thanks to a new trailer, be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and let's jump in. So just a very quick video today because the developers of Pokemon Pokopia have done a bit of an island tour, revealed a new kind of gameplay trailer, showed off lots of cool stuff, so I took a few screenshots to share with you so we could talk about them and showcase some of the cool things. Starting off with a room, we just have to look at it because it's got some really cool items in here. Bookcases, a fireplace, a Ditto plushie, and this piece here is something that's super interesting. Is they said they used this as part of the architecture for their building, but actually it's the underside of a bridge piece. So it just goes to show how creative we're gonna have to be in this game and how creative we can be to make some really cool things. A little further into the gameplay, they showed off the gym statue, the classic gym statue that you may recognize, and they just bowed to it and said the statue has a secret, but they didn't allude to what that secret was, so it got me very suspicious. Moving inside, we actually get to see the first transition between rooms that we haven't seen yet, and it's just kind of the house icon. It actually reminds me of the Happy Home Paradise house from Animal Crossing, but basically as you transition from one room to the next, we will see this kind of mini house zooming down as a bit of a loading screen. Next up in the room, which we could have guessed from the statue outside, it is a gym. They built an actual gym with seats and stuff. The gym music was playing, it was really cool. But something cool in here, apart from the fact that the gym stage is raised and floating on nothing, is that there's TVs on the wall and you can set in-game screenshots as what's displayed on the TVs on the wall, which is just really cool detail. And they've kind of tried to create a gym battle here and moments from a gym battle, displayed it on the TV and just created an entire gym. It's super cool, had to share it. Here we go, I'm going to have to play a clip here I think because they were actually doing a spin battle where both players were trying to spin, do the best spin for the longest, and it's really cool. Again, it kind of reminds me of Animal Crossing because you always used to spin with people when you had other people visiting your island. It's very reminiscent of that, but one of them was particularly good at spinning. So not sure why we haven't heard of this yet, but I really like it. Moving on, there's a new entrance we haven't seen yet, I don't believe. It's kind of like a garage door, and it actually has a switch just above the player's head there, and the whole thing is automated through the electric cable you can see going up the cliffs to one of the windmills we've seen in the earlier trailers. And you have to have that windmill to power the switch in order to open the door. So we really will be building like circuits and things like that. It's absolutely crazy. And honestly, I'm kind of fearful that I won't be able to build something creative, but I do think a lot of this stuff will automatically be on the island for us to discover, and we can just build off of it and around it. And just quickly, I'll show you as they approach the door, you can see the kind of touchscreen iPad type item on the side there. Pressing that as long as it was connected to the windmill and getting electricity opens the door. So I'm guessing at some point we'll probably have to connect them if they're not already, or maybe place the windmill. I'm sure there's going to be lots of things we have to fix and rebuild as we go around and kind of generate that electricity. But another reason I wanted to show this particular screenshot is because the bicycle is there. That's an item. It could well be just a decorative item. We don't know for sure if it's just a decoration, but I'm really got high hopes that actually we might be able to ride that around, because obviously bicycles are a big part of the Pokemon universe. So even back in Gen 1, so I really love it if we can actually ride these, but I haven't seen anything about it yet, so I guess it's something to watch out for. Inside, I had to show this. It is a toilet, and interestingly, once you come out of the door and kind of on the mat, the tap comes on and the door shuts by itself and the toilet flushes and everything like that. And again, this is all automatic based on like pressure sensors, I think, and specific timings, and it's all powered by the windmill outside. Like, this is crazy. Like, how many items are going to be controlled by electricity? I guess we'll have to wait and see. Moving on in the room here, not only do we see some messy cables on the floor, which just goes to show the level of detail of some of the items we'll see, also there's a Pokemon egg I think, on top of the generator there, but they're highlighting here a secret entrance with the light above it, and if you go through it, it's all motion censored. I'll have to show you the clip here again because it just doesn't, you just can't get the same sense of it in a screenshot, but as you go in, the lights come on, there's a slight delay of the water coming in, and everything illuminates, and you've got all of the kind of gaming pad, like LED gaming pad lights there, the neon lights coming on as you go down the corridor there to the doors. It's just super cool, and that's all off a timed switch and motion sensors as well, which is just, it boggles my mind at how complex some of these builds are gonna be. Next up in the room, we do see a minecart ride, and it kind of alludes that we'll be able to build like roller coasters and things, and we've got the sound pads, of course, which can make tunes as you go past them and things like that, or step on them, and the cart just swings around in this long room here. So it's just fun, it's just a demonstration to show what's possible, but we will be able to build massive infrastructures like this all around our island. And finally, we'll get back to that by the way, but finally here's another one. And it's a secret room they had in somewhere in their house, and actually you can see a switch to the right of the wall there and two like illuminated glowing blocks leading to a secret door. And this is a secret door that requires either two people or a person and a Pokemon. You need to stand on the pressure switch to open the little trap door. It's really cool. Actually in the trailer they get an Eevee to kind of sort of follow them and press the switch so they can crawl through the trap door. And once they get through there, they actually drop the other side of the mine track, linking up a secret entrance, the massive building with the tracks in, all the way up to their secret room where the bathroom was. And here I'm including this as well after everything we've seen. This is still in the early stages of an island. The rest of this island here still looks pretty abandoned and not really, none of the wood or the materials have been collected, none of the mountains have been destroyed or smashed away to get resources. There's still some like old trees and things, so everything we've seen that looked highly developed and with lots going on, lots of mechanical doors and rail tracks and lots of decorating, and you come outside of a little house and all of this still looks pretty abandoned. And I'm just including this because it really goes to show just how big this landscape and this island is. And I don't even know, are we ever going to finish these islands? I'm not entirely sure, because to me this just screams that there's going to be so much to do, almost too much to do. I'm actually feeling a little overwhelmed here, but I think we'll be okay. Just wanted to show this one because yeah, another screenshot that shows just how massive this island is. So it's just really cool. So it was just a short trailer with the developers showcasing a little bit more of their island, some rooms and things like that, but I've selected the best screenshots and clips here just to demonstrate how massive this game is going to be. So I hope you enjoyed just a little bit of a breakdown and a chat as we go through these to showcase some of the new details and mechanics and features we still haven't seen until now. The game is out on Thursday the 5th of March of course, but no doubt everyone will be playing it tomorrow as it goes live in the New Zealand time zone. So get ready, we're in for a wild ride. Now just before we go, I just want to say memberships are live on the channel. Thank you so much for helping me grow this channel so quickly over the last few days. You've been amazing. If you did want to support the channel as we go into the Pokemon Pokopia era, you can join as a channel member, get access to badges and emojis and a few other perks to help the channel out, and hopefully we'll enjoy our time together as we go into Pokemon Pokopia and do lots of gameplay, lots of guides, tutorials, builds, visits, games, and everything in between. So just thought I'd put that out there. Don't worry, I won't promote it too often, but it's there if you feel like supporting. Thanks so much. I hope you liked this video. Be sure to leave a like on the way out and don't forget to subscribe.